What's up everyone, it's Demolition Derby for Life. I am here at home right now. I got all my cars loaded up to go to the Elko Speedway race today. It is September 30th, it's a Saturday, and I don't think you guys will believe me, but this is kind of an aftermath video too on the Jurassic Park car. I am actually going to be racing this today. As you can see, I have the lower frame built or back up to the body. What I did was I put some threaded rod through the frame up to my cage, and then I took like a impact wrench and I sucked it up as tight as it would go until the threaded rod wanted to snap. And as you can see, I got quite a bit of clearance underneath there. Right here as well, same thing, did thread a rod to my cage and then sucked her tight. I am no means of, I'm not going to derby this car again. It's too far gone to even do it. If you guys think I can derby it, don't even ask. Like, I'm not going to derby this car. It's just the frame on the other side is just too far gone. I take one good hit and it's going to do the same exact thing as how I got hurt. Took the skid loader here and kind of just tried to, well, I did bend the body back up, and I took it and kind of hit in the side a little bit. This ass end used to be about right over here, like it would touch the corner of this trailer. That's a good foot. Surprisingly, I didn't lose any tires. These weren't the tires that were on it. These are going to be for the race today. I got, but they hold air, so, and I didn't want to ruin my good derby tires, even though they're kind of shot and they wobble like that when you drive. Yeah, I'm gonna keep walking around here. I will be putting my roof sign on. That will be going on very shortly. I got to do that before we leave. I did that with the skid loader. I just took the top and kind of raised it up a little bit so I could see out the back. What I'm doing with this car today is going to be a trailer race, not like just a car race. It's going to be an actual trailer race, and it's going to be fun. That car over there is going to the trailer race as well, and I have my cousin driving that car. I asked him last night and he said yep, so he'll be here to grab it. And that car is just about ready to be demoed on New Ulm on October 28th at Pumpkin Smash. That's where I'll be running that car, and then that will be its final run. I will do an aftermath video on the compact. Will not be until after this weekend or later on, but I'll do this right now. I'll just do a little kind of what I did to fix up the car. I will be smashing down the back end a little bit more, kind of bring it in. What I did here is the frame kind of dropped a little bit. I jacked it back up, and then I welded a solid piece of frame or angle iron on the frame, and then I welded the piece of frame to the body a little bit. Hopefully that'll hold. Probably not for very long. This is kind of just a kamikaze run. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go right for that pumpkin and win some money. Front bumper's seen better days. What I'll probably end up doing is when I'm done with this, I'll cut the bumper off and then I'll use it for a compact bumper. It's still good on that side, but this side collapsed. So if I figure I can cut it off right here, it's long enough that I can use it for a compact. Can't remember where I ran this car last. I think it was Hutch. Hutch was the last place I ran it. This piece of angle iron is still going pretty good, holding up really nice. Still got to fix this. I'm going to be actually pulling this out a little bit, and then I'm going to wrap a chain all the way around the door to kind of hold the frame up, and also to just go right to my cage. Just gonna wrap it right around the top here and That way if the frame starts to drop again, that way, and then it will kind of hold it up a little bit and it won't drop so quick. I will be tightening all the chains. I'm not going to do that today, but that will be done eventually. This hump's starting to go. By no means necessary, I am not using this back end. Maybe a couple times if I back into someone, but otherwise I will be going forwards the whole time. On the inside here, you can see your daylight over there. The humps or the seam of the fender wells are starting to go. So that kind of sucks, but what can you do? Just gotta run her till she breaks something. I mean, this motor runs really great yet, but it's still it's starting to give me a little bit of issues, but I will be rebuilding this motor for next year maybe. Don't know yet, but we'll see. Car starts up and runs just great. This frame down here is starting to kind of tweak here. So if I take a good shot right here, the whole frame's gonna just go up and in and get fudged. YouTube content has to be like no swearing and kid friendly. So I'm gonna try to not swear so much. Same thing here. I took off my Bobcat tires because I don't want to screw those up. And I got these were already on the car when I bought it, so just throw those on. Might have to put a little air in that tire. It keeps going flat, so we'll see. But back to the aftermath video. That was kind of the fixer-up video for this, and now this is going to be the aftermath video, or continued onto the aftermath video of the Jurassic Park car. I was gonna do an aftermath video of the car when it was all smashed up and whatnot, but I kind of just went to town right away to get this car fixed for this weekend. When I took this side shot from here, the whole frame is kinked that way, so the car wants to always turn left or turn right. Like, I mean, you can tell the whole body back here is shifted over. Just, like that's square right there, and the whole body's still shifted over a good couple inches, or 6 inches or so. I tried to bring this body in the best I could, and she just didn't want to go yet. Still only have one working brake on this car. Kind of sucks, but what can you do? If you remember, the frame was up probably right about here, and this lower frame was dropped all the way to the ground. As you can see, there's nothing left of this frame. I can't see very well with the sunlight, but hopefully you guys can see it. That whole frame is fudged. Same thing, and put threaded rod right through the tranny cross member, and I went right up to the top of my cage and sucked her up the best I could. She came up about 6 inches, but hopefully she'll hold. I'm gonna be doing the Flintstone pretty soon. The whole floor's starting to go. When I actually had this car all fixed up, it looked exactly like this, and I went to go drive it, and I actually snapped my drive shaft. Broke one of the ears off on the drive shaft. I'm thinking that it was already weak, but I had a buddy that had quite a few spare parts laying around, and we got one put in there. Same length and everything. Bumper's kind of screwed. Like that side's not so bad, but this side's like pushed in, and then it's starting to curl underneath the car. It's still good for a trailer race, but maybe not for a derby. Derbies are done for this car. But there you go, guys. There's an aftermath video of the Jurassic Park car. This will be its final run. I'm gonna run it at the Elko Speedway. That'll be the final run on this car, and then I will start stripping her down. I'm gonna pull the motor out, and all the other parts I put into it, like the new brake cylinder, whatnot over there, all the tires, the drive shaft. Just gonna take her all apart so I can put her in the next car. But there you go, guys. Hopefully you guys liked that video, or you liked this video. Just kind of sucks that this car just was so rotten and I got stuck with the really bad class. But what can you do? I didn't follow the rules, and they kind of bit me in the ass on it. I kind of wish they would have just let me go. All I did was I cut off my frame here, and then I welded it back on because I wasn't supposed to cut it off, even though I thought I could. And then they said that I modified the frame, so they put me in the 80s welded class, and you guys saw how that went. But she's ready for another run, and she's gonna hopefully pull out a win. Or maybe that won't pull out a win. But we'll see, guys. So thank you guys for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Keep hitting that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, because there's so much more content gonna be coming up in the next few years or so. So I love you guys. We'll catch you guys later.